It's only recording, that's a bit rubbish. Oh, hold on, we're live, we've gone live. It was saying we had poor connection, but fingers crossed we are live in Greece. How exciting. So I wanted to talk to you guys today, because I wanted to kind of show you this, because this is pretty cool. Bear with me while I just switch around. Take a look at that. Just absolutely wonderful, absolutely incredible. So yeah, I'm here in Greece, in Corfu, and we've had just the most amazing time. So we arrived, we get greeted at the door, we get bags taken from us, we get given food because we arrived late, and everything is just absolutely wonderful. And so we spent the first day relaxing. Yesterday we went out on a quad bike, which was just amazing. Talk about thrilling. And we went on this quad bike and we went round the rest of the island in Corfu, which was just amazing. Getting to see all the other parts other than the main touristy area that we're in. But the thing that really struck me was that outside of our main 5-star surroundings that we've kind of come to, it's really shocking the devastation that the crash of the economy has had on Greece. It's one of those things where it really pulls at your heartstrings when you go up and you kind of come out of the main parts and you go up into the mountains, and there are people there who are trying their hardest, doing the things that they know how to do, so making olive oil, sticking it in bottles. They're literally on the sides of the roads, waving at you to stop to buy their stuff. And obviously we did a couple of times. We bought some local wine, which, oh my god, was absolutely incredible. I mean, we've only got cabin baggage. We wanted to buy loads of the bottles and bring them back, but we can't because I'm allowed to take liquids over 100 ml, which is a pain in the bum. But we'll be back. But it was absolutely amazing. €4 for the most amazing bottle of wine I've ever tasted. And you know, they're just trying for just anything, just a little bit, just to keep themselves going. And it really shocked me, and it really made me sad, the fact of the state of such a wonderful country. And it was also one of those things where, you know, a little bit of marketing knowledge could go a long way, because you can see where people are really struggling. But there was the odd place where you'd go up into the mountains and they would position themselves away from what everyone else was doing. So you would drive past a gazillion different people trying to sell the olive oil, selling the homemade wine, all of those kinds of things. But then you'd spot one place where you could see they just put a little bit of effort into packaging and positioning themselves as something a little bit out of the ordinary, and it just made them stand out. And you know what? They were packed. They weren't exactly in the most touristy of areas, but people have travelled there, people have made an effort, they've gone because it looks nice, because it looks different, because they know they're going to get something out of the ordinary. And that's how you survive devastation when the market crashes, when the economy goes tits up, when recessions hit, is actually positioning yourself away from everybody else so that you're not all doing the same things. Hi Sharon, I think it's you watching. Anyway, hello lovely. I can't see any comments, I don't know if anyone's commenting. But it really does make a massive difference if you're able to position yourself away from the competition, away from what everyone else is doing. And actually, these people were charging a lot more. You know, if I'd have seen on the side of the road, you know, somewhere where they put an effort into how they presented what they were offering, that they'd packaged it up nicely, but maybe they were charging €12 instead of €4, and I'd already tasted some wine that was for €4 down the road. My expectation of how nice that wine is going to be is going to go up based upon how it's packaged, how it's priced, how it's positioned. Obviously, as I always say, the product has to meet those standards. It has to come up to scratch to what you're charging and to what you're giving. But at the same time, we have to be a little bit business savvy and make sure that we're doing those things, that we are packaging these things up to look as good as they are. And yeah, and it was just one of those things where you just wanted to stop and just go, do you know how I can help you? I can help you make something, you know, get your business going, because it was really, really sad. You just wanted to buy something from everybody you drove past. Obviously you can't because you never get home. But it was there was even these kids, oh my God, there was these kids on the side of the road, it reminded me of Ellie, and they painted these little rocks and they were trying to sell these rocks, and you're just like, oh God. And I know that there are poorer countries out there, and I've been to those countries, and again it's the same thing of, you know, you wish that there was a bit more for these kids and whatever else. But when you've come, I came just over a decade ago, which it feels like lightning to me. It doesn't feel like that long ago, and I came and it was, you know, it was a totally different story to, you know, fast forward, and it's mad what can potentially happen. I mean, fingers crossed, touch wood. I'd like to think that perhaps the UK is going to be okay, but you just don't know. It's teetered on the edge a few times. So my big message today is let's not rely on competing on pricing. Let's not rely on, you know, the fact that the market's doing well and that we've just got, you know, enough. Let's really do our best to stand out as much as possible, to position ourselves away from the rest of the competition, so that you can survive and that you don't crumble. This is why so many businesses during the recession crumbled, for the exact reason of they just blended into everyone else. No one went to them. And you know, you've got to position yourself away. You have to make an effort, and rather make that effort now than wait until disaster strikes. You know, get there in the end, because there are plenty of businesses who did survive through that recession, and those are the people that were smart about it. So be smart, start now, find your points of difference, package yourself up properly, pull yourself away from everybody else, and Bob's your uncle. You will be fine. But don't leave it to luck. I don't like it. I like to create my own luck in life. So yeah, there we go. There's my little thing. I'm going to give you one more little try of this. Look at that. So we're off out to sea today. We're hiring a boat from the guy down there. You'll see it hopefully coming in soon. Our boat guy. You can see those little buoys. Don't really see the little buoys, as in B-O-U-Y, down there. The boat will come in. We'll grab it, and then we're going to go off exploring all of Corfu's coves and what they have to offer. So yeah, that's going to be fun. So I'll be chucking out some content your way. Hopefully today, probably not, likely tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. But it's been fab chatting to you all from Greece, and I will speak to you all soon. Take care.